Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Hannibal. If you are new here, welcome. Today we are going to be going in depth into a review on the Makeup by Mario Master Metals palette. So if you're curious to see how well this works and how I created today's look, stay tuned. Alright guys, today we have got the Makeup by Mario Master Metals palette. I picked this up a couple weeks ago. I haven't tested it out yet. That's obviously what we're here for today. I wanted to try out two of these shades, like one on each eye, but I actually have other stuff to film and do today, so I can't walk around looking crazy. So I'm actually going to just be testing this rosy pink one on myself today. It's just the rose gold shade. I will do swatches of these on my arm just to see how they look still, how they mix with this liquid. I've seen so many good reviews from this palette already, and I'm so excited to test it out and see for myself firsthand how it works. So this is what the palette looks like. I really like the packaging. I love just like the pure white, and like the logo is beautiful. We've got 5 shades in here. There's silver, gold, copper, bronze, and rose gold, and I'm very excited. I'm going to be incorporating a couple other matte shades from a different eyeshadow palette just so I can have something in the background of like this beautifulness on my eyelid. I'm going to be dipping into my BH Cosmetics Opalescent palette just a little bit so I can get some of these neutrals down as like a base for one of those metals to sit on top of. I'm going to be dipping into like just like some really simple neutrals. I don't want this look to be too out there, too rainbow today because like I said, I've got a lot of other stuff to do. So I'm just gonna jump right into this and get started because I really want to see how this works. So let's do it. My eyes are primed, and I did actually put down just a little bit of a setting powder on top of that because I wanted to try something different and just see how it worked, you know? Your makeup has to continually progress as time goes on, so that's what we're doing. We're trying something new today. So I'm just going to create some really simple makeup today. I've got another video to film and like a few errands to run later, so I don't want anything too crazy going on because I'm gonna have to wear a face mask anyway. So first I'm just going to dip into the shade Dainty, and then maybe a couple of these more brown shades, and then put the rose gold metal on top of my lid as like a statement eye look. So I'm not really going to be talking about this palette too much because this is not the main focus of the video. I'm just going to add a couple shades down first before I put that metal on my lid. And I'm mainly just going to be focusing it above the lid because the lid is going to be where the metal is going to lay down anyway, so it's going to be covering everything that's on it anyway. Jumping into a little bit of Gorgeous. On a side note though, if you guys haven't tried this eyeshadow palette, it is so good. If you need just like a really good neutral palette, I love this one. It was not expensive. BH Cosmetics is super affordable and like really good too. Now I'm just going to add a little bit of Mystic on the outer crease of my eyes just to deepen that up a little bit. Okay, now that we have got a good base down, it is time to finally test out this palette. So the way that I saw people using this is you actually kind of scrape a little bit of the pigment into this little area, and then you use the liquid to activate it, and then it becomes like a liquid eyeshadow, and it's supposed to be extremely pigmented and beautiful, and I'm excited for that. So let's try it out. So I did have to purchase the manipulator mixing liquid separately from the eyeshadow palette itself, and it actually comes with the liquid inside and a little scraper to scrape the pigment into the little side pocket. This is what it looks like, super simple, and this is what this looks like, and you just add like a couple drops to it and mix it up. So let's try it out. Okay, we have got just a little bit of shadow in that little side pocket, and now I'm going to add the manipulator to it and mix it up. Oh, that looks so pretty. You guys look at that. Wow. I'm gonna try to act quickly here because I'm not sure how fast this is gonna dry down. So just going in with a flat brush like this to kind of create a cut crease. Oh, let me take the mirror cover off so I can see what I'm doing. Oh my gosh, this looks so pretty. Oh my goodness. That is so gorgeous. Wow. Wow, I like that it goes on so effortlessly. And I'm just kind of patting it down in place to kind of set it. This is super easy to work with too, which is awesome. I'm just covering my whole lid with this because it is beautiful. So that is what we are looking like so far. It's drying down pretty nicely. It's not creasing and it's not flaking and not like balling up, which is good. It didn't really like blend out, so I might blend a little bit of the darker matte with that. But I'm gonna do the other eye really quick before this dries. So I'm liking this a lot so far. This hasn't dried down at all since I applied the liquid, and it's been in there for probably like 3 to 5 minutes. It's going on my eyelids so nicely, smoothly, and beautifully, and I'm pretty happy with this so far. I'm so excited to try out these other colors as well. Like this copper shade is so beautiful. Like literally all of these shades are beautiful. And if they come out this nicely, like I'm really excited. I'm just gonna blend the smallest bit of Mystic on the outer creases again, just to kind of blend that in, and then that's pretty much gonna be the rest of the eye look for right now. I really like that so far. So I'm actually just gonna smudge out the underneath of my bottom lash line, and I'm gonna go in with Mystic and just kind of deepen that up a little bit to kind of create more of a smoky eye. And then I'm gonna go in and add just a little thin liner if I can. I'm gonna finish off my lashes and lips and just complete this look, and then I will be back to chat about this. All right, I am back, and this is the completed look for today. I know this isn't a super long video, but I mainly just wanted to dig into this palette and really see how I liked it and how it worked, and if you guys should get it, if it's worth the money. And honestly, it's pretty dang good. I really like how this looks, and it didn't crease whatsoever. The pigment is really strong. The shine is really strong. It dried, non-transferable, so I can touch it and it'll be totally fine. It worked really well with other shadows, which I love, which I'll probably be doing with the rest of these shades as well. But overall, I really enjoyed working with this palette. It did kind of seem like a lot of work when you have to scrape it and mix the liquid and do all that jazz, but honestly, I really liked the results that I got. I believe you can also use them normally as well without mixing them, because they do have very strong pigment. Like, look at that. That's without even mixing it with a liquid. So you can really make them as subtle as you want them to be, but you can also make them extremely like pigment packed, like ready to take on the night. So I really like that about this shade in particular. I know I only used one of these shades on my eyes for today, but I believe the formula for all of these are the same anyway, so we're just gonna go with that. From the swatches that I got out of these, you guys, it's incredible. I have never used anything so almost intricate before. Like, I've never had to mix an eyeshadow with a liquid before. I mean, I guess that depends on if you spray your eyeshadow before you put it on your lid. That's a little bit of a different story. I don't know if like this has anything special in it that's like activating for this. I couldn't tell you, honestly. Or if it's just like a safe liquid to put on your eye and you just mix it with that and get like the most beautiful, like super smooth. This did not come out chunky on my eyes at all. As I put on multiple layers, it did not crease and it didn't ball up at all. It's super smooth and I love it. I honestly am so pleased with how this worked, you guys. It's most definitely a little on the pricier side, but I honestly think that it is worth it. The quality of this is so good, and Makeup by Mario is like flawless. I haven't heard anything but good things about this brand and him as a makeup artist in general, so I love that. And the really cool thing about this is this actually pops out, so it is easier to clean, and I'm going to go clean this right now so I don't make a mess. Like I said, I know this wasn't a super long video, but I mainly just wanted to really dig into this palette and see what I thought about it, see how it worked with me, like with other shadows, the pigment, the formula, everything. I wanted to dip into everything. I couldn't have been more pleased. I'd probably give this palette a 10 out of 10 if I'm being honest, and that is pretty crazy. I don't think I've ever rated anything a 10 out of 10 like the whole time I've been on YouTube. This is just a really well-made eyeshadow palette and I love it. I've never seen anything like this before, and that is why I think it is so cool, because it's like almost kind of new technology, but like maybe like older technology, but like tweaked so it works better nowadays. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, but I really enjoyed it. And if you guys have any questions on the palette itself, feel free to leave that down in the comment section and I will get back to you. I gotta say, I really enjoyed this, and if you are curious to try it, it works really well. So there's that. That is gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more fun content like this. I post 2 new videos every single week, every Wednesday and Saturday morning, and I would love to have you guys join my community. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms as well. I post all of my content on there usually first before I post it on here, so if you want to get like sneak peeks and help me decide on like upcoming videos and stuff like that, make sure to follow me on those. I always link them down below in the description box, as well as all the products that I did off camera today. I will also be leaving a list of all of those products down below in the description box in case you were curious. And I purchased this from the Sephora website, so I will leave this link down below as well. This video is definitely not sponsored, but that is pretty much all I have to say about that. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for hanging with Hand, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye!